Something is different about this month. I know you might not feel it yet. You might be sitting there thinking, sure, it's a new month, same old me, same old problems, same pile of laundry that somehow keeps reproducing on its own. And I hear you. I really do. But I want you to lean in close for just a second, because I need to tell you something important. June is not just a page on the calendar. June is an invitation. It is a door that has swung wide open, and it is standing there, light pouring through it, waiting to see if you are brave enough to walk through. And today, right now, in this video, we are going to make sure you do not miss it. Because miracles, real ones, the kind that shift the entire trajectory of your life, those do not happen to lucky people. They happen to prepared people. And by the time this video is over, you are going to be prepared. Now let me acknowledge something first, because I think it matters deeply. Some of you are coming into this month tired. Not just physically tired, though that too, but soul tired. The kind of tired that comes from trying hard for a long time and feeling like the results are not matching the effort. You set intentions in January. Remember those? You were so hopeful. And then February happened, and March happened, and somehow here you are in June, and part of you is doing a quiet inventory of everything that was supposed to happen and did not. The relationship that was supposed to heal, the financial shift that was supposed to come, the health breakthrough, the career move, the creative project, the version of yourself you keep almost stepping into, but not quite. And there is this tender, slightly bruised place in your heart where hope used to feel effortless, and now it feels like work, like you have to convince yourself to keep going. Like believing in miracles is something you do with one eye open because you have been disappointed before and you are not sure you can take another round. I see you. And I want you to know that the very fact that you are here, watching this, still looking, still reaching, still willing to listen to someone tell you that things can be different, that is not naivety. That is courage. That is the single most courageous thing a human being can do after disappointment, which is to choose hope anyway. So before we go any further, I want you to put your hand on your heart right now and say, I made it to June, and I am still here. And that means something, because it does. So let us talk about the real challenge, because there is a specific pattern that keeps most people locked out of their miracles. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. The pattern is this. We wait to feel good until things get good. We wait to feel abundant until the money arrives. We wait to feel loved until someone shows up to love us. We wait to feel healthy until the doctor gives us the green light. We wait to feel free until circumstances line up in exactly the right way, and this waiting seems completely logical. It seems like the reasonable, responsible, adult thing to do. Of course you will feel better when things are better. Of course you will open up when it is safe to open up. Of course you will celebrate when there is something to celebrate. Totally sensible, completely understandable, and also the very thing that keeps the miracles from arriving. Here is why, and this is the framework I want to give you today, because I think it will change how you move through, not just this month, but every month after. Everything in this universe, and I mean everything, including you, including your dreams, including the experiences you are calling into your life, is energy. And energy operates on the principle of resonance. Like attracts like. Not because the universe is playing a game with you, but because that is simply how energy works. A tuning fork struck at a certain frequency will cause another tuning fork across the room to vibrate at that same frequency without ever touching it. That is not magic, that is physics. And you are a tuning fork. You are constantly broadcasting a frequency through your thoughts, your emotions, your expectations, your body language, your inner dialogue. And the life you are living is largely a reflection of the frequency you have been broadcasting. Now here is where June comes in. Because timing is real and energy is seasonal, and there is something about the shift into summer, into this particular window of the year, that creates a natural opening. The energy is more expansive. The days are longer, which sounds poetic, but it is also literal. More light means more openness, more growth, more possibility, nature itself is in full bloom. And you are not separate from nature. No matter how much time you spend indoors with your phone, you are nature. Your body knows what season it is. Your cells respond to the light. And this particular season, right now, in June, is one of the most receptive times of the year for new beginnings. Which means if you want to make a shift, if you want to unlock something new, if you want to invite the miracles in, the conditions right now are extraordinarily favorable. The door is open, but you still have to walk through it. And walking through it means changing your frequency before the evidence shows up. It means tuning your internal world to the reality you want to experience. It means being the tuning fork that vibrates at the frequency of the miracle you are calling in. So, let us talk about exactly how to do that, step by practical step, because beautiful ideas without practical application are just very inspiring clouds, and we need to actually build something here. Step 1. Begin June with a clearing, and I mean this literally and energetically. You cannot pour new wine into a vessel that is still full of the old. One of the reasons miracles cannot flow in is because we are jam-packed with old grievances, old fears, old stories, old energy we have not released. So the very first thing I want you to do, today, if possible, is to take 15 minutes and write down everything you are willing to release this month. Not because you are weak for having held on to it, but because you are strong enough now to let it go. Write down the resentment, the self-criticism, the fear, the story that you are behind, the belief that you are unlucky, the grudge you have been quietly carrying, the version of yourself you have been apologizing for. Write it all down, and then here is the important part. Do something physical with that paper. Tear it up, burn it, if you can do so safely. Get it out of your body and into the world as a physical act of release. There is something about the body participating in the releasing that makes it more real for the subconscious mind. Your mind needs symbols. Give it one. Step 2. Choose one miracle to focus on this month. Just one. I know, you want all of them. The health and the money and the love and the creative breakthrough and the peaceful family and the dream vacation. And those are all valid. But energy that is scattered is energy that is weak. Think of it like sunlight through a magnifying glass. Diffused, it warms the paper a little. Focused, it lights it on fire. Choose the one area of your life where you most want to see movement this June. Not because the others do not matter, but because focus is a form of love. Choosing one thing and pouring your genuine attention into it is an act of devotion to your own becoming. So pick one, write it down, hold it with both hands, metaphorically, like it is something precious and real, because it is. Step 3. Create what I call a miracle morning moment, not a 2-hour routine. I am not going to ask you to wake up at 5 in the morning and meditate and journal and exercise and cold plunge and be grateful for 45 things and still somehow make it to work on time. I am asking for 10 minutes. Just 10. Every morning this month, 10 minutes before your day begins, before the emails and the news and the to-do list. In those 10 minutes, I want you to do 3 things. Spend the first 3 minutes in gratitude, real, specific gratitude. Not I'm grateful for my health in a vague way, but I am grateful that my body carried me through yesterday. I am grateful for that cup of tea that tasted so good this morning. I am grateful that I have a mind that is capable of choosing differently. Specificity is what makes gratitude land in the body rather than just floating around in the head. Then spend the next 4 minutes in visualization. See yourself, as vividly as possible, living the miracle you are calling in. Not just the picture, the feeling. How does your body feel in that reality? What does your face look like? What kind of energy are you moving through the world with? Let yourself be fully in it. And then spend the last 3 minutes setting your intention for the day. One sentence. Today I am open to receiving unexpected good. Today I notice the evidence of love all around me. Today I move with ease and trust. Write it down or say it out loud. You have just programmed your mind for the next 16 hours. Step 4. Practice miracle recognition throughout the day. Here is something I have noticed about miracles. They often arrive in disguise. They rarely look like the parting of a sea. More often they look like a conversation that opens an unexpected door, a book that falls off a shelf with exactly the message you needed, a feeling of unexpected peace in a moment that could have been stressful, a kind stranger, a coincidence that is a little too perfect to be an accident. Most people miss these because they are looking for the dramatic version, and the quiet version slips right by. So this month I want you to become a miracle spotter. Keep a small notebook or a note on your phone where you record what I call miracle moments every day. They can be tiny. They should be tiny at first. The parking spot that appeared just when you needed it. The unexpected refund that arrived. The moment of spontaneous laughter that lifted everything. Write them down. What you appreciate appreciates. And the more you document the miracles, the more your brain learns to see them. The more you see them, the more you recognize that you are living in a world that is genuinely conspiring in your favor. Step 5. Talk to yourself the way June deserves to be talked to. This is the one people underestimate the most, and it is perhaps the most powerful of all. Your inner dialogue is not background noise. It is the primary creative force in your life. The words you repeat to yourself, especially in the quiet moments, especially in the hard moments, those are the instructions you are giving to your subconscious mind and to the energy around you. So this month, I want you to catch yourself when you are speaking the old language. Nothing ever works out for me. I always struggle with this. I never have enough. I'm so bad at this. My life is a mess. And gently, without judgment, replace it with the language of June's flow. Things are shifting for me. I am open to unexpected blessings. Good things are finding their way to me. I am in the flow of miracles. I trust this month to surprise me. You are not denying what is real. You are choosing which reality to point your creative energy toward. And that choice, made consistently, across an entire month, will produce changes that will genuinely astound you. Now I want to speak directly to the part of you that is tempted to stay skeptical. That part that has watched videos like this before and tried the things and then felt silly or frustrated when the transformation did not arrive on schedule. I love that part of you. That part of you is trying to protect you. It has seen disappointment up close and it does not want to go back there. But I want to gently challenge it on one point. Skepticism has its place, wisdom has its place, but closed-heartedness never produced a miracle in anyone's life, not once. And there is a difference between healthy discernment and keeping the door sealed shut because you are afraid of being fooled again. One protects you, the other imprisons you. So I am not asking you to abandon your intelligence. I am asking you to soften, just a little, just enough to say, what if this month is different? What if I am different than I was the last time I tried this? What if something in me has shifted enough that now I can receive what previously could not get through? What if those two words are a crack in the wall and light comes through cracks? Here is your call to action right now, before this video ends, before you go back to whatever is waiting for you. I want you to write one sentence in the comments below. Complete this phrase. My miracle for June is, and write it in the present tense as though it is already happening. My miracle for June is the financial freedom that is flowing to me now. My miracle for June is the deep, peaceful love I am experiencing. My miracle for June is the health and vitality I feel in my body. Write it, declare it. Because something happens when you name a thing in community with others who are also believing. Your dream stops being private and fragile and starts being real and witnessed. And witnessed dreams have a way of becoming witnessed lives. Share this video with someone who needs a dose of hope right now. You know who they are. That person who has been grinding away, who is tired, who needs someone to remind them that miracles are not just for other people, they are for them too. Be that person who shows up for someone else's miracle. And if you want to keep doing this work, if this conversation is feeding something real in you, subscribe and come back. Because every single week, we go deeper into this, into the practice of choosing a life you love, into the tools for becoming who you were always meant to be. I want to leave you with something I carry close to my heart, and I hope you will carry it into every day of this June. Miracles are not rare. They are the natural result of a mind and heart that have been cleared enough to receive them. They are waiting at every turn, in every conversation, in every unexpected moment of grace. You do not have to earn them. You do not have to be perfect to receive them. You do not have to have it all figured out. You just have to be willing to believe in June. Willing to believe in yourself. Willing to take 10 minutes every morning to remind your whole being that you are someone worthy of extraordinary things. Because you are. You have always been. And this month, the door is open, the light is pouring through, and your miracle is standing right on the other side. Walk through. The magic is waiting for you. Go with so much love and unlock your June.